Why do we have to use var keyword here? Why can't we use the original class type we had here? So with LINQ, when you do a select to create a new object, the reason of creating a new object is because you are only selecting the few properties from the original object or class that you created. So as you can see here, we're only selecting name and town, whereas we also have country in the original. So with lambdas, you can't select a subset of the attributes without actually returning a new object. So if I try and remove the new keyword and just try and do this, you can see we get an error, but we can, for example, do this, which is we just return a single string. So here we're only returning one property, but that means the data type will be of string because we are only selecting the name property from our object. So as you can see, that's a name there. And if you look at the name in our class, you can see that it's string type. So, but you can't do this. You can't say, actually give me the country as well. So you can't do this. You can't add country in here with a comma because that is invalid syntax. Lambda here can only return a single object. So lambda cannot do this. You cannot return two items with a lambda like this because these would be two different objects. So what you need to do is you need to surround them with curly braces like this and add the keyword new, and that makes the syntax valid. So as you can see here, this is valid syntax now because you're only returning one object, which is an anonymous object. So that's why we don't know the type of this object because we have just specified new, but we don't know what that new is. So here, as you can see, we normally have syntax like this, new person, but in this instance, we have not specified anything here. So that is why you have to use the var keyword. And if I run this code and see what data type we get by using get type, so this is the filtered and it's the var keyword. If I run this over here, and as you can see, this is the data type that we get. C# compiler builds this data type internally for you. So that's why the new keyword here just returns an anonymous object that C# creates for you and then returns that object for which it will have the properties that you had. So here I am looping through, and notice again the use of var keyword here because we don't know the data type. It is behind the scene a data type, but we don't know what it is. So that's why we use the var keyword, and C# compiler will in turn replace the var here with the type that it has created for you.